There was a guy long ago when I was younger. He used to always get laughed at, talked about, bad mouthed, um, made fun of, even cussed at, and um, just got treated horrible by a lot of people. Just one of those ones. It's like you felt bad for him, but you also didn't want to be associated with him because you didn't want to get treated like him, or you know, you kind of catch yourself in no man's land. And whenever people around you, especially people that were either friends or people you're trying to be cool with and all that, or talk about them or something like that, or say, yeah, you sometimes found yourself laugh if it was funny, or you kind of faked a laugh because you wanted to be cool, or you just didn't know what to do, the peer pressure and just kind of the way everyone was and stuff like that. Um, Rarely, rarely, if ever, did anybody really actually stick up for him. Um, and he didn't, just in the whole school, and that's the way most of them knew him. I don't know if outside of school, but in the school and just in my realm and circle of people, I don't know if he had hardly any friends at all. Maybe a couple people I would kind of see with him, in some way, shape, or form, or suspect that they were, got along with him or spent time with him, whatever. And then one day I did him wrong, and it was pretty bad. And he got beat up for it. He got attacked for it, in a sense. It's what it felt like, and all because of me. And when I realized, for a while, I didn't realize what even happened. But after I realized what happened to him because of me, that I couldn't I couldn't even be near him. I almost just couldn't see him because I knew what I was responsible for. Part of me wanted to try to act like it didn't necessarily happen, but I knew. And I remember at a certain point one time even catching his eye from a distance. And that look just absolutely stuck with me. I couldn't shake it. I couldn't shake it. And it was like a gnawing kind of it just haunted me on the inside. And very interestingly, not long after that, I found myself in pretty bad trouble, in a bad situation. And interestingly, some of the same people that were supposedly my friends, or that would mock and mess around with this guy, they turned on me. Not necessarily because of him, but they just were how they were. And I was in a situation where I couldn't get out of it. And at a certain point, I even wondered if my life was on the line. And just the danger that I felt, the insecurity, the 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 fear of things, and out of the blue, he came. He got me out of this situation. It's like he rescued me. And to my shock, what was happening, and I remember in a flash that look in his eye. Because as embarrassed as I was to look him in the eye, when I thought back to that look was not one of, I can't believe what you did, or I'm going to get you, or I hate you, or when he caught me caught my eye, when I caught his eyes that time back after I had done it was, it was some type of compassion, some type of something that would be totally unexpected from what I would think someone would be portraying or feeling or disposition within. And then he came to my rescue. He got me out of my situation. And did they ever take him out for it? He essentially, he took my place, and they ended up tearing into him instead of me. And I'll never forget it. When he said, go, he gave me a wave. He said, go that way now. It's safe down that way. I got this. And I'm thinking, oh, he's just going to tear these guys up. He must know Kung Fu or some type of martial art. He's going to like surprise them all. Like he's going to be able to take 1-on-6 or what. But I was so afraid. I was like, man, I got to go. And I thought, oh, he had a plan. Either he's going to also run too, or he's just so whatever beyond what they expect. He's going to take them all out or whatever with his advanced martial arts or whatever. And as I was running, I looked back and I saw that same look in his eye when he watched me making sure I was running to safety. That same look in his eye. I was like, gosh. But I just kept running. And then once I was safe, far away, I found out later he didn't fight back, and he didn't even run away himself. He took the beating. He took the abuse. He took the torture. He took it all for me. He did it in my place. He rescued me. He rescued me. What do I do with that? What do I really do with that? He gave me a chance of freedom. He gave me life. And he sacrificed himself for me. And he took what I did to him, and he forgave me. And he died. He died in that rescue. He didn't. He died. So now I can't do anything but live for him. He's my everything. And with every morning, new mercies. He meets me. He meets me because he rose. And I sit with him. And we dine together. My Savior rescued me. How does he love me? How does he love me so much? How does he do it?